How's it going? Dave and Comic Book Investments. So, got some stuff back from CGC this week. Figured let's go through it. Like I always say, I got more than this, but this is just a taste. Always go to our website, collectorscomics.com, and you can see more of the stuff every week. I put it up there, and I usually give it till Saturday before I put it on eBay. So if you're signed up to our website, get first dibs. Got some pretty cool stuff in. A lot of keys, I would say. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Jump into this. We got all point number one. Which one is this? This is a 9.4. I thought it'd be a 9.6, so not that great there. But it's up for $199. I would say honestly, it's weird. I've been getting a lot of really tough grades. And a lot of times it's just not worth resending to maybe get the same grade again. A few of them I take out and I'll resend. But a lot of tough grades, but then sometimes I'll get a lot of not tough grades. I don't know how to say it. It's been interesting. I would say overall right now though, CGC is very, very tough. And they go through cycles like this all the time. So it just is what it is. All right, here's a cool book. We got Spider-Man 797. This is the remastered sketch variant. See, you got it right there. I thought this would be a 9.6. I got a 9.8, so that's good. $579. This one will be in the thumbnail, hopefully. But I got a ton of these. I thought these would range anywhere from, I don't know. Let's see, where did I think this would range from? Gosh. I thought these would all be like 9.4s and 9.8s, and they came back all 9.8s. So this is the Ramos variant of Spider-Man 4, $879. I thought this one would actually be a 9.6. So that's a good one there. I got an entire stack here, all 9.8s, all the same. Spider-Man 4, 9.8. I'll go with the lowest number one, $349, pretty much. For all these. Yeah, it just happened that I got all good grades on that one. I mean, they're all pretty nice. There's no particular reason why I have a bunch of them. I just do, and they happen to all go out at the same time. I mean, it's not like I'm stockpiling this. If I was, I would tell you. I mean, I get a lot of stuff in all the time. A lot of stuff. I just happen to get a bunch of these in, and they all happen to go out at the same time and all kind of come back at the same time. That's about it. Here we go. We got the variant cover of Black Widow number 1. $479, I believe. I have 2 number 1s, so I hope I put the right one down. Bloodstone number 1. First appearance of Elsa Bloodstone. This book has been slowly just creeping up a little bit. Never really came down from the comic boom like a lot of comic books. Slowly it's creeping up. I thought it'd be 9.4. Got a 9.2. $295. Great classic cover. Hulk 340. So this one I thought it'd be 9.6. And as you can see, it's not 9.6. It's 9.0. That is $265. Inhumans. This is the first. Ooh, don't you dare slide. I've been having problems with these sliding everywhere. Kind of like Legos. If you get them in the right spot, they're like kind of locked in. This first appearance of Yelena, the second Black Widow. I made a mistake before saying the Black Widow number 1. But yes, this one. 9.6, got 9.6. $259. I don't know. What do you guys think of Yelena as the new Black Widow? I feel like there's like a small bit of it, like the actress, or maybe it's the dialogue she's fed. It's like she's trying too hard to be funny. I mean, she was in the Hawkeye TV show, and obviously the movie. I mean, I like her. I mean, I still like Scarlett Johansson more. Next we got is Iron Fist number 1, first appearance of Sabretooth. I thought it'd be 7.5 to 8.0. Nope. Got a 7.0, $599. And we got kind of the first appearance of Hellboy. Kind of. So there's... This is... I'm just going to hold... Why am I holding the comic? John Byrne's Next Men number 21. That'd be 96994. 249. So there is multiple... Okay, so Hellboy first appeared in a Salt Lake City convention pamphlet. I believe it's Salt Lake City, Utah or something like that. It's a pamphlet. It was drawn by Mike Mignola, but it just said Hellboy across the thing, and he looked so much different than this. He kind of looked more of like a classic troll, goblin, gargoyle type of thing. Didn't really look like this. Then a prototype of him appeared on Dime Press number 4, which he was this all white, but he was only on the cover only, and that was it. But it looked like Hellboy. Then the San Diego Comic-Con number 2 had a story of Hellboy, but it was black and white again. So this is the first time he's been in color. So I would say more of the San Diego Comic-Con number 2 is his first appearance. But again, that's just like a backstory kind of thing. And it wasn't really like a released comic book. It was more just for the Comic-Con. So you make your decision on what it is, right? Is it the Utah pamphlet where he first appeared? Didn't really look like him, but it said Hellboy. It's by Mike Mignola. It's kind of still like a demon-looking little thing. Or was it Dime Press where he's just on the cover and all white? Was it San Diego Comic-Con? Or was it black and white, had a story in there? Or is it this? I don't know. I really don't know. So hard to say. Hard to say. All right, what do we got here? We got Legend of Zelda number 1. But the cool thing about this is it doesn't have a price up there. So it's the no price variant. $199. Hopefully everything's going to crash. Come crashing down. All right, this one is working backwards, apparently. All right, so we got Captain America 100. That'd be 7.0, got a 7.5. So 829. This one's cool. This is the first Black Knight. What was his name? So Jon Snow is I don't even know the Kit something. I don't even know. Whoever the actor is that played Black Knight in the Eternals. I don't know if Jon Snow is his real name or if that was his name in Game of Thrones. Never watched Game of Thrones. Not for me. Or his name is Kit something. Or maybe that's his name in Game of Thrones. I really don't know. But anyways, the person that, nonetheless, I'm getting off track. The person that plays Black Knight in the movie Eternals, this is his ancient ancestor, relative, whatever, great something, whatever. So that's technically the first Black Knight. Now, it was made by Atlas, as you can see up here. Atlas Comics, it says it on the back as well. There was a time when Marvel Comics changed their name to Atlas Comics. I think it had something to do with there was a new CEO or editor-in-chief. I have no idea. Something happened. I can't remember now. They were timely. Then they went to Atlas. Then they went to Marvel. I don't know when they went to Marvel. It was before Fantastic Four number 1. But nonetheless, Black Knight number 325. $5.99. What we got here? Batman 251. Love this cover. Neil Adams. That'd be 7.0. So way off on that. 5.5. $5.49. Here we go. Another Black Knight. First appearance of Dane Whitman. Becomes the Black Knight. That'd be 6.5. Got 6.0. 269. Then we got Astonishing Tales. First found Deathlock. Deathlock? Yeah, Deathlock. Deathlock. I don't know. Deadlock is another character. I always get there's so many. I thought it'd be an 8.5. Got a 9.2, as you can see there. 739. That's the thing. Is like, there's so many characters and so many like things to remember. It is kind of all gets jumbled up there, and my brain will just pull something out, and be like, well, that was wrong. Even though I know the answer, it's just my brain pulls out the wrong answer. Spider-Man 124. Got a bunch of these in all grade ranges. What number is it? 5.5. That'd be 6.5. All these came back lower than I thought. All the Spider-Man 124s. 279. Spider-Man 121. It's a very classic storyline where Spider-Man, Green Goblin kills Gwen Stacy. Spoiler alert, in case you didn't know. And then he kind of kills himself. Kind of. I don't know. Anyways, I thought it'd be 6.0, got a 7.5. 6.99. There we go. I got two of these. One was missing a page. Very saddened by that. This is a 5.0. Thought it'd be 5.0. 349. Yes. Very saddened that it was missing a page. Now we got, what is this? Adventure Comics 271. What is it? Origin of Lex Luthor. The first time he uses the name Lex. I did not know that. I'll probably forget it very soon. Thought it was 6.5. Came back 6.0. 299. All right, we got Shazam. Number, what is that? 28. It says second appearance of Black Adam. So I know his first appearance was Marvel Family number 1. And then he appeared in Alter Ego number 7, I think it is. But Alter Ego was more like a fan magazine type thing. It wasn't really made by DC or Fawcett. So this is a second appearance. So Black Adam didn't appear in any other Fawcett comic until this one? I mean, it was like 1949 or something. I have no idea what it was. 41? No, it wasn't 41. 40-something. 45? Who knows? I find that odd that he never appeared again until this one. Interesting. Well, this is the first time he's appeared in the DC comic line. I don't know. I believe so. I'd have to look this up. That'd be 8.5. Got 8.0. 929. I am stoked for this movie. Oh, by the way, they're doing some reshoots, but don't worry. They do that all the time. Here's everyone's favorite comic book in the whole wide world. Ultimate Fallout number 4. Thought I'd get a 9.8. Got a 9.8. $3,259. This book has been steadily going up. Always. This keeps on climbing. I mean, I've seen people that have pictures of like 50 copies. I talked to one guy on the phone. He said he had, I can't remember now at the top of my head, but like 400 of like the second printing or something like that. Ridiculous. 400 copies. And he had probably like 50 of the first printing. And it's like, good Lord. And he's asking me, he called me. He's like, well, what should I do? Like, I'm trying to get rid of this. And I'm like, well, like you want, like, I always suggest, like, if you don't have to sell comic books, don't sell comic books, but he wants to. So I was like, well, here's the thing. You put 400 comic books, you're going to flood the market. It's just going to tank and you're not going to get anything. I don't think there's enough people to buy them. I was like, what you have to do realistically is you have to piece them out over time. Like if you want to get or you have to sell them in bulk to someone, but you're not, like he was wanting to get top dollar. And I was like, you either have to sell, but it's going to take a long time. It's going to take years. Like if you want it, if like your goal is to get the most, like get the most you can out of this, then yeah, you're gonna have to piece them out slowly over time. It's the only way. And he's like, oh, I'm like, well, yeah. It's like you can't expect someone to buy 100 copies from you at top dollar price. That doesn't make any sense. They're not going to do that because anyone who's buying 100 copies is not a collector. They're a dealer like me. And so then I would be like, well, I need to make money off of this, and how much is my time worth, and how long is it going to take, all that kind of stuff. Werewolf by Night 32. This is a 3.0. $13.99. I thought it'd be a 3.0. Someone in the comments was talking about like, oh, now that the TV show's out, this is probably going to drop like a stone. So, like, kind of like first Morbius and other comic books like Eternals. I don't see that. Yes, it's going to take a dip because the hype is peaked and it's coming down. That I will see. But if the show is good, see, this is how a character in a comic book becomes more valuable, is the character becomes more popular. That's simple. And then, supply and demand. How many is there, and the demand, and stuff like that. So the show's good. People like it. It broke records on Disney+. So they're probably going to do a season 2. And then maybe season 3, maybe season 4. Who knows? Maybe he shows up in the MCU. That's how a book becomes more expensive. Example, Groot, Tales of the Astonished 13. If you go pre-Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it was a pretty much unknown, not that expensive. I mean, it was expensive because it was older, and Groot was in the comics, but not nearly what it is now. It's super expensive. And because Groot continued to grow, like plants do, then his popularity continued to grow, and therefore his book became more and more expensive over time. So who knows what's going to happen to Moon Knight? I do not have a crystal ball, but so far it's been positive. So, I mean, to give you an example, I did a video, Superman #1, not even the highest grade, sold for 5.3. Then someone showed me an article of a private sale of an Action #1 3 months ago selling for $4.5 million. And 3 months before that, so like 6 months ago, we got the AF-15 highest grade selling for 3.6 million, something like that. Like, comics are going up in general, over across the board. Now, that doesn't mean that your random issue of some random series is going to go up in value. What did I get? I got what was it called? Like Toe Kid and something. Big Toe and something. I don't know. Someone sent me some comic books, and for freebies, they sent me this like underground, never heard of publisher comic book. It was like issue number 7. I was like, I can't even believe they made 7 issues of this. Some weird. They sent me like 30 copies for free. And I was like, never heard of it. I looked it up online, and they're like $1. They don't even sell for $1. And I'm like, obviously this was whoever I bought the comic from. They obviously made this book. And so they have a whole case of it, and they just try to, they just want people to have it, things like that. I think I ended up giving those out for free in packages that I got in. But where was I going with this? Gosh dang it, now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Was I talking about Werewolf by Night? No, I was talking about something else. Oh, comic books going up in price. Yes. So just because it's old, rare, things like that, like this book, still, it was less than cover price. So you just got to buy the right books. That's my point. You guys get me all confused. Someone was commented, he's like, why are you blaming us? You're looking into a camera. I'm like, I know, it's funny. I feel like I'm talking to you guys, even though I'm literally just looking at a camera, and then I can see myself over there on my screen. Young Avengers #1. It's signed by, I want to say Jim Chung, but I'll have to look it up. It says green label. What grade is this? 9/8. 8/19. Also have another Young Avengers 9/8 not signed. That's for 8/29. Yes, first appearance of Jugs. I have a song called Juggernaut, by the way. I like to throw in references of comic stuff, so it's I'll say like Unstoppable, Juggernaut, stuff like that. But it's not about Juggernaut. I just use references. 5/5 thought it'd be 5/5, 1579. And then last, we're at the end of this, and I've been rambling. I'm sure you guys hate me. X-Men 101, thought it'd be 80, got 70, 625. And that will be it for today. Have a good day, night, wherever you are. Soon to be the weekend. My friend just flew to Australia, so I guess it's tomorrow over there. So his weekend started. He's flying over, flew 16 hours to go there for the weekend. I'm like, geez, doesn't seem really worth it. Although, if there's anyone in Australia, any people out there, a couple questions. I would like to get a wombat. How do I get a wombat? Because I'm not around here. And number two, I go on Instagram and I usually just follow animals. And I watch a lot of wombat stuff. They look so fun, cute and cuddly. But of course, you read stuff online, you watch YouTube, oh, they're dangerous, they're going to bite you and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, I don't know about that. So yeah, that's why I want to know. I'm sure someone over there in Australia, I'm sure someone that has a pet wombat. Are they that dangerous? They don't seem that dangerous. They look like a little Pokemon. Can you have a tame, if you take care of them and watch them and, treat them right and, train them a little bit, can they be good pets? Because they look fantastic. Yeah. Or maybe I'll get a caribou. I don't know. I really want a wombat. So, if anyone else there knows. All right, have a good day.